How you guys doing today? Hope you're doing well. So today we're going to learn how to do backsmith 270 out. So here's a demonstration. There it is. Bada bing, bada boom. Here's a secondary angle for you. And a third angle as well. And here it is in slow motion, just because sometimes it's a little bit easier to see all the moving pieces when things are slowed down. It's a lot easier than you having to click pause on your screen 100 times so that you can see what's happening. So step one to this trick is going to be getting comfortable with your backsmith stalls. So make sure you practice those a bunch and get them feeling really comfortable. The next thing I want to talk about is not 100% necessary to learn, but it did help me learn how to do the trick, and that's doing a tail stall and reverting out of it backside. So you'll ride up fakie, do your tail stall, and then revert out. So there's two different techniques to doing the tail stall back revert out, and one of them is you just kind of ride up, you get into your stall quick, and then you revert out quickly. The second technique is you ride up, you sit on the stall, and then you kind of wait a second till you feel comfortable turning, and then you revert out. So I would recommend learning both versions, but if one's easier than the other, then stick to that one. If you don't feel comfortable riding fakie and going into a tail stall, you can just place your board on the coping as if you were going to drop in and then just directly do the revert, and I find that that helps too. Once you get really comfortable with your backside smith stalls, you're going to start wanting to try to do the 270 out. In my opinion, there's two ways to do it. You can ollie out and really, just do the 270 sort of all in the air, or you can revert, which is basically a power slide, and you're sort of just sliding yourself off the coping. It's just preference. So if you start trying to revert out and you're noticing that you're getting caught on the coping, you might want to try to ollie a little bit. If you're trying to ollie out and that's not working out, then maybe try to revert. One of them will probably come more natural to you than the other, but you really won't know which one until you try them both. In my personal opinion, this trick is easier to do on a quarter pipe or transition that doesn't have coping, because if there's no coping, there's nothing to get caught up on. So I would personally maybe try it on something like that. If there's a skate park near your house that has, some prefab ramps that don't have coping, that's a good starting point. But, if you want to just go straight for the coping, you can too. If you do get caught up, nothing too crazy happens, you might fall, but you'll figure it out. Obviously, if you're watching this video, you're skateboarding or you're interested in skateboarding, and you've probably fallen before and you lived to be alive to see this video. So you're going to be okay. And as always, I really appreciate you guys checking out the video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It would mean the world to me. Thank you so very much for watching. Be safe and be well.